Hello, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I'm just thinking about this concept of um, thoughts and our thoughts creating our realities, and a bit mad this morning, sorry. Yeah, I just realised that again. Remembered it, I suppose you might say. And how important that is to remember. That's what I'm going for here. Where I'm coming from is this perspective of what would you call it? I suppose this is totally on the fly, by the way. I have no script here, no thoughts. No, this is my first video, first YouTube version, and yeah, I just have to do this. Desire in me, some deep yearning to be on YouTube. I want to be a star, darling. Mommy, can I be like Logan Paul? So it's, what are we talking about? Thoughts. Our thoughts create our reality. So whatever your thought is in this moment is the reality you are going to live in and experience. So if you're stressed, if you're thinking about the future, if you're constantly worried, anxious, planning even, and trying to get into some other place at some distant point in time, you will always be doing that. You will never actually be at that point. You will always be the person who is trying to be at the other place. You will always be the person who is thinking about the other place. You will always be the person, the consciousness, the idea will be surfacing continually, repetitively, until you address the reason why it is that you want to be away from this moment, until you will understand why you want to be somewhere else and not here now, present. If you're depressed, you're going to experience a depressed world. If you are fearful, you're going to find the world fearful. You can't escape this fact, and this is fundamental. This is 101, and I don't know why. I think maybe we habitually, I suppose, fall into these patterns of thinking and feeling and seeing the world in a certain way and forget that we are the architects. We architect we construct our realities. We are we are constructing our realities constantly. So if you are angry, you're going to find the world to be angry. Oh, boring, I know. But that's this, right? So what does this look like as an outgrowth? You find the person. Think of that person who's always talking about the bullshit, the news that they hate, the things in the world that they hate, that they need to change. What's wrong is they need to change. The news is reflecting their internal landscape.
What? Are you saying I am the news? Are you trying to say that this little person here is actually a news person? And this little consciousness, this little being is actually, matter of fact, not me. I'm a newspaper.
No, darling. You're not a newspaper. You're not the ink on the page. You're the one writing the ink, bleeding it into the page.
But I'm skin and bones. I can't be newspaper if I'm skin and bones. I don't understand. I don't understand. How can I be a newspaper if I'm a human being? Ah! 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 He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. Forget him.
Don't be like him. Don't be like that guy. Don't be that guy who's afraid to realize that he's not a newspaper, but a man dressed as a newspaper. I mean, a man who's a newspaper dressed as a man as a newspaper is dressed as a man as a newspaper. Should we all wear dresses? Be love, be love, be love, be love, be love, be love, darlings. That's the only answer.